Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals. In this video I'm going to show you the journals that I keep my Stalogy notebooks in. I have a Stalogy in A6, a Stalogy in B6 and a Stalogy in A5. So in the first part of this video I will show you the covers that I keep them in, and then in the second part of the video I will take the Stalogy journals out of their covers and compare the different sizes, show you what the journaling looks like in different sizes, so that if you're thinking of purchasing one of those notebooks, then it might help you make a decision regarding what size you would prefer. So let's start with the smallest. This is a Chic Sparrow journal in the A6 size. It's the Enchanted Woods leather in the colour Evanwood with the matte finish. They do a shiny one and they do a matte one. Now I believe that this is still available on their website in the section of retired journals, which are discounted by 20%. So when I purchased this, that's where I purchased it from. And the reason that I purchased this was, one, I wanted an A6 journal to keep my A6 Stalogy in, and two, I really like this style of pen loop. So whilst this wasn't my favourite leather, I really wanted to try this pen loop because they have discontinued or retired this pen loop, certainly for the time being anyway, and they've changed it to a different kind, which I haven't tried yet. So this is an A6. Inside this I have a Stalogy plus 2 other inserts. This is quite a soft leather, so you get that bit of buckling in the spine, so if that bothers you, this is probably not the leather for you. Having said that, they have come up with a new design called the number 7, I think, which enables you to have a softer leather but not have this buckling, because they've put an extra piece of leather in to prevent that. So if that's something that you'd like, you can have a look on their website, which obviously I'll link below. So this one, which is a really dark brown, it doesn't really scratch much, this leather. I mean, it does scratch, but it's not one that scratches easily. The scratches don't really rub out. I guess they would if you put some kind of like conditioner on or whatever. I like scratches, so I'm happy if it scratches up. It doesn't bother me at all. But they don't show very much. Inside I've got a little charm on the front, which is a pentagram, which symbolises earth, air, water, fire and spirit, I believe. So inside I have the Cascade Pockets, which I love. This is my favourite design that they've done. I don't know why, I just like the pockets to go that way. I think whatever you display in them looks prettier than the credit card slots, but obviously if you want it as a wallet, you're better off having the pockets which go the other way so that your cards don't fall out. I think this is a bit big personally for a wallet. I use a traveller's notebook passport size for that purpose. So anyway, the main point of this is to show you that I'm housing the Stalogies in it. So I've got some bits and pieces in the pockets. This first insert, which I have a Chic Sparrow dashboard on and some pretty paper from Stamperia, more pretty paper from Stamperia, and I've just made this myself out of like handmade or specialty sort of papers that I've got on Etsy, and I've taken photographs of some of the art pieces that I've produced. That's a drawing I did and gifted to my mum. That's a soft pastel drawing of my dog, a soft pastel drawing, do you call it a drawing or a painting, of my daughter's dog. That's a colour pencil drawing I did. That's another colour pencil drawing, again of a dog. It's not that I really like drawing dogs. I do really like dogs, but I prefer drawing heads, as I think I've already mentioned. So here we have some heads. That's soft pastel again, the girl with the lavender. I don't know if you can see, they're very small. And that's another soft pastel painting I did of heads. Again, 2 heads in this one, but I really liked how that one came out. I was really proud of it. So I think that's all I have in here at the moment, but if I do something which is bigger and I can't keep in my journal, I'll take a photograph and keep it in here. This is just scratch paper that I can write notes on, and then this is my A6 Stalogy, which I will show you how the journaling looks in that in part 2 of this video. And finally I've just got a little folder with some prompt word cards that I use in the back, and of course this wonderful pen loop. I'm so sad that they've changed it, although I think the new one is big as well, because what I like about it is it's big enough to get a fountain pen. So this is a TWSBI Eco in the orange colour, and you know, it fits in there no trouble, and so would my beloved Rascal Echo, no problem to slip that in there. So that's what I like, and I think that the pen loop looks really neat once you do up your notebook. That pen loop just looks really neat to me and sturdy, and your pen is inside, almost inside the cover. So that's how an A6 Stalogy looks like in a Chic Sparrow A6 journal. Moving on a little bit more quickly, hopefully. This is a B6 journal. This is from Apple Pig Leather. Got their little logo on the back, which is an apple pig, and this is in the cave art colour. Inside he does lots of different designs. I think this is called the try TRY, so it's like just to try his notebooks, I guess the idea was. And you've got this vertical pocket here, which I've got some stickers in, and I've got a bookmark in, some washi tape clipped on. Is there anything in there? Oh, I've got one of those little bits of paper that comes out of a Polaroid zip paper refill, because then I can draw around it. I know what size my photographs are going to be. And then I have my B6 Stalogy, which is already getting a bit on the fat side, as you can see, and I'm going to flip through that in my next video. And then in the back I just keep bits and pieces. I've got a folder with stickers in, more stickers, some little pretty bags, and some little notes from Amazon. And I use this journal for memory keeping. And in this one also has a nice big pen loop. Again, you can get a Queco fountain pen, or even a bigger than that fountain pen would fit in his pen loop. So really like that cover. And I just have, whoops, around the wrong way. It's one of those charms that's not reversible. I have a Traveller's Factory charm on the front, one of their older ones with Japan written on it, and I really like that. I really love brass. So that's that one. And then finally, last but not least, because this is a brick of a journal, this is an A5, and you can see it's huge. This was a gift for me on Mother's Day last year from my son, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it holds a lot of stuff, but you're not gonna want to put that in your bag and carry it around with you. But I really love it anyway. This is from Elrohir leather. I will link it down below. There's no branding on it, there's no stamp or anything, but it is a really nice feeling leather. And what I really like about it is all these gorgeous deckled pockets. So there's one in the front and there's one in the back, and I really love those pockets. And so in here I've got a pencil board I made myself, just out a piece of pattern paper, or obviously all kinds of notes and scraps for journaling and so forth, in a little plastic wallet. Okay, so in here I have a Leuchtturm, is it 2017 they're called? No, 1917, my goodness. So that's a Leuchtturm 1917 journal. And then I have my Stalogy, and this is the full size A5 Stalogy. I also have the half year Stalogy, which I can show in my next video when I look at the notebooks. So that's a full size A5 Stalogy, and then I've got an Earth Pathways diary in the back of here. So that is my huge A5 journal. I do have one other A5 journal which I will show in the future, which I use as a sketchbook and which isn't as fat. Okay, so that is my 3 journals which I use to keep my Stalogy notebooks. And if you're interested in a size comparison of the notebooks and a look at how they stand up to being journaled in, then do have a look at my next video. Thank you. Bye.